So I made this video earlier, right? But it didn't come out right. It seemed like it was rushed. It seemed like it just wasn't. It was genuine, but it didn't seem like it was right. And maybe that's what God wants me to understand. It was genuine, but it didn't seem like it was right. Today I want to talk to you all about not being so hard on yourself and understanding that every day counts. I literally just learned that from the guy at the laundromat. Every day counts. No matter how difficult things are, every day counts. So many confirmations, so many synchronicities. Every day counts. I saw these guys, these 4 old crackhead, and I don't mean that in a derogatory term, like for real. They were like, recovering crackhead, and some of them were still ongoing. There's about 4 old heads, right? 4 or 5 old heads. And they just wasn't doing nothing with their life. It was kind of like a Who Cloned Tyrone type of thing. It was just a monotonous, and I was like, I would never be one of those guys. And God says that's why you can't feel bad about yourself when you just use certain days to just like lollygag, because it balances out the work ethic inside of you. Get what I'm saying? It needs a balance. And those guys, one of them was like low-key, one of those, even this one right here, even that guy down there, one of the guys was like low-key retarded. So I'm like, I had to just take a step back and be grateful to God. Like, not only am I young, insane, my mind is right. So even if I was nothing, be grateful for what you do got. Secondly, in the previous video, I might just upload the other one just because to see the difference in my speech and my tone and how I articulated the message. But the other guys were like, "Hey, yo, King," they're saying that, just to get me to buy some weed from them. And I just looked at them and I was like, same block boys, they're probably like 40. Do I want to be them? That's how I kept saying, do I want to be them? I don't want to be nowhere near this area. And God says, so appreciate the days while you're here. Don't look down upon it, but appreciate the days that you're here, because things could be worse. But also acknowledge that you are better. Acknowledge that you are better. It's not bad to say you're better than, because people say they're worse than all the time. It's not bad to say you're better than. I am better than. Even, like I said, look at that. So you got to understand that we as a people don't like saying certain things. Even right now, I was talking to the lady at the laundromat, and she was talking about, oh, Diddy over here got Bieber's butt going crazy. And it's like, y'all didn't say that when y'all didn't peep that. Like, we humans like to acknowledge after the fact. It's not necessary. But anyways, the point I'm trying to make is this. Every day on earth, every day in life is one day closer to becoming the you that was meant for you. Because the reason why people have midlife crisis and doing all this extra shit is because they haven't spent enough time seeking who they are and being content about what they became. Because whatever you become in the end, that's who you really are. Whatever happens, like in your later years, whatever you are is what you are. And that's the end of it. But the point I'm trying to make is this. Chick-fil-A. That was the main topic. In life, get what you want. Assist others, but get what you want. So the conversation I was having before is this. I was chilling with my homegirl. She wanted me to buy some weed. I bought some weed. We smoked some weed. I got horny. I told her she gotta go. She looked at me with the look like I don't want to go. I was like, yo, if you don't go, these are the options. We continue smoking, I get horny, and we start fucking. And you suck my dick, because that's really what I wanted. But I just said it. I didn't say it like that, but you get what I'm saying. These are my demands. This is what I want when I'm in this state of mind and state of spirit. Otherwise, if you leave, I can just take a cold shower and get back to normal. If you stay, these are the options. She says, I want to know her words verbatim. She says, you better be glad I'm giving you some pussy. I forgot something like that. I forgot the exact words in the body movement, but for lack of better words, that's what she said. And I was like, that's not the point. If I go to Chick-fil-A and I want some waffle fries, there is no way you gonna give me a chicken sandwich spicy with some tomatoes on it and then say, you better be happy. Oh, hey doggy. That's what it was. Those were the words. Hey, you like it? Those were the words that she said. She said, it was, I think it was, you better be glad. You better be glad I'm getting you some pussy. I forgot what the exact verbiage was. She said something like, and you got the nerve to ask for some head. I forgot what the words were, but it's like, it's not the nerve to ask for it. I never wanted the other thing in the first place. And that was God saying, you need to be firm in what you want. Be firm in what you want. And in the end, you get what you want. So, me being a nice guy, I ended up complying. Me being a nice guy, I ended up complying. Because I don't like drama. So I made her happy. Made myself happy. And God said, next time, that won't happen that way. She knows that, and you know that. But for this moment, just for you all to be both content, you need to acknowledge who's the more giving and loving being in this circumstance. You are. You bought the weed that you didn't need to buy. You bought the Rello. You bought the snacks. You basically did everything. And you allowed her to enjoy herself. When people know that you have the upper hand, they try to seem more valuable. It's the way humans are. Instead of just saying, okay, or instead of just vocalizing, this is my past and this is why I feel this type of way. But it is what it is, and I enjoyed myself and I'm grateful. But I do know that that's my that was my learning lesson. But I really did enjoy myself though. She had a nice sexual personality. But she was a bit traumatized, you know what I'm saying? When we got to the talking after the fun. But the point I'm trying to make is this. In life, if you want a chicken sandwich, get a chicken sandwich. If you want french fries, get french fries. If someone tries to give you something that isn't that of what you want, don't take it. And also, don't feel a certain way about it. Don't feel a certain way about it. But, I think it was, what was the word? I'm looking for the word so bad. I think she said, you better be glad I'm getting you some pussy anyway. I forgot how she worded it. It was the rudeness in it. And I was like, listen, I don't know who, I'm not one of the other ones. So, and I wouldn't really feel so a certain way about it if she didn't ask me what I wanted. Don't ask people what they want if you're not willing to accept the response. And It's just a learning lesson. How you doing? It's just a learning lesson. Anyways, I gotta put my clothes in the bag. Talk to y'all soon. Enjoy your day. Stay close to God. And each day, do your part to be better and better and better.